back to sleep, so I just and got ready. Hey, Doris.
He's coming home.
Yeah.
Morning, Wild Bill. How you doing, huh?
Put it in high, Bill. Hey, Bill, buddy. Okay, see now, we were trying to talk about last week, and I know you guys weren't here about who was sitting in the two chairs over there.
Mike might remember.
Good day.
Hey, Mike, do you remember who was
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, that was clear.
We're trying to remember who was in these two chairs last week. I know Mark was down there. Mickey was here. Leah was here, but we're trying to figure out who was sitting there.
Why?
She's trying to do the roll from last week. Because it didn't get done last week.
Why? Because we want to.
It wasn't Bob and Karen, was it? Because they were over there.
No, they were,
Yeah, Bob and Karen and their grandson,
Right.
James, and then Stan and Elaine and Rip. You were at the conference. No, Stan, huh? No, Shonda. Yeah, Elaine and Jim. Yeah,
Yes.
Elaine and Jim, Shonda and Stan.
Darling.
Darling.
I know we
That's what they call
did
it.
not have Teresa last week.
Teresa wasn't here,
Right, that's why I said we did not
because
have.
she usually sits there.
Yeah.
And then
I really feel like
Janet
it was.
was there, and Mark was there, and Mickey was here, but I can't remember who was on. Maybe they were blank. Maybe there wasn't anybody.
They might have been them two.
Yeah, everybody really got
The
involved.
mystery of the
You're
chair.
not gonna keep me up at night.
No.
Me either, because I wasn't here, so.
I was, but
But you're
I don't
right.
think
That
you're
is
supposed to admit
everybody,
that.
because Donna and Kenny were in here.
No, and that's everybody on our list.
I live in trouble.
We didn't have Bill and Doris in here.
But she
No,
enjoyed
they
it so
weren't here
much.
last week.
Here, Leah.
I'm trying to get up.
Yep.
Well, see, I focus on on that Sunday when I pray for people in the morning. I start down and I go all the way around, but then I kind of forget who's right here. So sometimes they get missed in my prayer. But I say, God bless everybody,
You don't see them? What's up, guys?
Anyway.
and then I pray for the choir by their chairs too.
Working on
Oh, blessed laughter, my children.
So what you been doing, Bill? Bill.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom
I thought I
right
had
now.
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Do we need to go to lunch, Bill?
Excuse me?
Do we need to go to lunch sometime? That was easy. That was a long thought.
Now, he may be real
I got them this morning.
Did you? Well, since I started going in there with the choir,
I figured
That was one of those ones that's like, do I
but
want?
we've been leaving ours in the room.
I might get you.
Me and him.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I was gonna hand it to you, but you had
Okay, there she is. Question, who were the last two people?
That's what she just asked me. I was like, can you give me a minute? I'm gonna have to.
She started it, but none of us can come up with it.
Yeah, because Karen and them sat over there.
Karen, Bob, and their grandson,
Mark.
Mark. Who were those two? See, that's what we can't come up with. And we've gone through the list. and-
Hey, buddy.
They might have been blank. They might have been empty.
Well, thanks, Mike.
Let's just say it is. Instead of worrying about it, let's just say it is.
Talking about that bridge.
Savvy, hi there.
Look
at those sparkling
Oh.
Oh, I see who's.
Hi, Mickey.
Marlene over here somewhere?
Marlon's right here.
You
Okay.
look so cute.
Why, you don't want to sit next to me?
I always sit next to you, kid. I'll come over here.
Where's mine?
You hide me. Okay? That way when she comes in, she won't know I'm here. I'll just hide behind you.
Savvy, don't give her that.
Wait a minute, what?
We were loving on her.
Savvy?
Oh.
She's still not listening.
No. Jesse,
Savvy.
yes.
Savvy. What about mine?
that's adorable.
Buddy, just stay in here with us. Bye. Good morning. How are you?
I was gonna say, God can sit next to you, and I'll sit next to you.
Guess what I'm having for dinner?
Karen Dobbs, the blue ranger.
Steak nachos.
Steak nachos. I was gonna say taco.
Nuh-uh, not this time.
Careful, baby. Your coffee's about to spill on you there.
Well, this is hard.
You're good. You're good. It was just a shake and roll.
And, you know,
It's
I,
good.
I never feel mine close to the top. I always feel.
Shaking that coffee. Have a seat.
Shaking not stirred.
All that work to go get it.
What?
Shaking not stirred.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
I was a little worried that.
I didn't see how doing it that way.
Don't stop it now. You're gonna,
I just need my book.
That's right.
you're gonna get that poured on me.
Honestly, it would have been an accident.
That makes better.
Right.
We still get sure that.
Marlene!
I'm hiding behind Leah. You can't see me.
Okay.
Yeah. Leah said you were sitting right there, and I was going to move your body. She said, "What? You don't want to sit next to me?" And I said, "I'll sit next to you." Now, Marlene, you lean this way, and I'll lean that way, and we'll just squeeze her between.
It'll be a Leah
It'll be a
sandwich.
good hug. She's gonna have to come over, because if she's gonna house sit for us when we go this summer, then she needs to come back over and reacquaint herself with the kitty cat.
Yeah. All set.
What am I gonna do with the dogs?
They're coming with us,
Oh, okay. I forgot.
No, he worked.
but we have a backyard. If we did leave them, you just let them out the back door.
He's the new toy now.
But it's mainly the cats you're gonna be looking out for. And we haven't firmed up the date yet, but
So he's a.
it'll be in July.
Was he
So
working?
do you have an interest in
Food City,
Food
Night Stalker.
Right. So is he
downtown
the new big one up there?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, they're still getting parts of that together.
Yeah.
Just, how long
Okay,
has that
now I'm
been
all
open
confused,
now?
'cause
Not too
everybody's
long.
thinking,
No, about a week, I think, so, yeah.
I think you just had the grand opening.
Before they built that one, 7-Eleven.
It's not that I don't love you,
Built the
but
stuff.
maybe our buddies will come today.
Yeah.
How's your
I went down
eyesight
there a
doing?
couple weeks ago, and it was raining,
Oh,
and it come
I'm
up
so
one lane in there where Chipotle is, it was up to the bottom of a car in their parking lot. I said, something's not right here. I mean,
Oh, there's no groundwater.
Oh, sleepy.
I'm not a engineer, but I could tell that was, something's wrong. But they had never done that before. So we're talking about, 153, north of Hamel Road.
Yeah, some of the national 7-Elevens was
They
over
don't
there.
have very good drainage there.
Some engineering folks really didn't
Yeah.
It's always been low lying.
calculate it well. That was kind of a swampy land before they started developing it.
Right.
Years ago.
We're there by the railroad tracks, and, Abba's house had to put in that drainage, area before we could even build a building that big. They had to put that pond in.
So I did do something.
A little late now.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of those places are uninhabitable,
I know probably 7-Eleven is, cause it was,
completely underwater.
it was
It's
like
close.
in the building, or it appeared to be.
They really didn't do a lot of engineering, checking right there to have built it right there. There's an,
I would, yeah, and wouldn't it probably have contaminated the tanks as well once again?
Sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, that much water there.
Okay, so in theory, they're supposed to be sealed, but in reality, probably they're not sealed like
They should be.
should be, and they're vented, so that high water probably got in the vent.
I'd say so.
I'm not gonna buy any gas here for a while.
I'm not either. I wouldn't until I see them out over there pumping them out.